at the same time.
That's fair enough, yeah.
And I paid
Why
money
why?
to be able to multi-stream, so I'm not gonna...
What are we doing, boys? Where are we dropping?
Oh, geez, are we already out of palm fronds?
Sorry.
What do you mean? How can we be out of...
Weren't we just at an island? Alright, who did it?
Look at all the collection nets. That's what it was used for.
What do you need the palm fronds for?
The collection nets.
Oh, well, I was talking about you specifically. Are you also making collection nets?
Oh, no,
Oh my
no, I was
God.
just, like, surprised. I was like, oh, I went to go put my 3
I've
in
actually
storage.
dropped... I've actually
Oh.
dropped below 3 average viewers now.
Well, I've dropped below everything because
Raft, dead end.
I haven't streamed in like a year. You're just laying on the bed, aren't you? Can
Yes,
I
he
wait?
is.
I tried to see it said the lay down button, so I wanted to see if I could lay down as well.
Damn it.
You know what?
I
I'm going
mean-
to add a stream info, so I have some tags. I'm gonna put in my usual ones.
Whose vine goo is this? I'm putting the vine goo in the chest.
Uh-oh, I think the shark just took something.
Yep, it did.
What did he take?
A net.
Damn it.
Up
There's
front.
clay.
Alright,
Which
we're going
time?
towards the raft. Who wants to get it?
I will.
Me.
I actually don't have any
Actually, no, I
inventory
don't.
room.
There we go. Saved and updated.
I don't have any inventory room right now. I can put stuff away, I guess. I swear to God, if everything's gone by the time I need stuff for some things.
Oh god, is it going to do this thing again?
Where?
Game
Where?
capture, please.
Oh, hey, there's also an island over there,
Oh, wait, where?
There we go.
where?
right over there.
Oh, I
now
even
see.
have a roof. Alright.
All right, time to get into character, boys.
Yeah.
No, not
Listen
again.
up. We're gonna go on a trip.
In our favorite rocket ship.
Well, this
What is a
a-
rocket ship?
Ah!
Little
Oh, there's-
Einstein.
There's an island further down there as well.
Watch
Shark.
out! Da, 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 da.
Well, I have procured my own raft. It started to sink. I unprocured this raft.
I have a gift for you. Get over here. And don't die
What do
to
you
that
think
shark.
I'm doing? No, I'm just gonna stay in the shark-infested waters. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yes, stay.
Alright.
We don't need you.
Behold.
So, rocks, just for everyone to know. Rocks, stone,
Barrel!
go in the top chest.
Uh-huh.
Is this supposed to be followed up by an and something?
No, just rocks go in the top chest. There's a whole row of stone-like things. There's sand, clay, and stone, all in the bottom row in the top shelf. And copper goes down at the bottom of that top one.
Where do recipes go?
Throw them overboard.
Well, that is not good.
Oh, since we're all here, I have some decoration boxes to open. Let's see what we get. Open book. That's probably my favorite thing. And a sofa.
Welcome to the nut house, everybody. Welcome to the nut house.
I think you're the only one who's nutty around here.
Well, technically, that's true. I'm not gonna deny it. I want to
Barrels up ahead.
I saw a lot of barrels. Here they come barreling towards us.
Yep. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to pick something up.
Good job, Jessica.
I was
Good
trying
job.
to pick something up from the nets, and I accidentally bonked the anchor there.
And people call me nutty.
Yes, people do. I already knew that.
Well, you're not the first person to call me nutty.
I wouldn't assume so.
Alright. Malcolm's room has already been made. I know somebody said they wanted theirs to be off the second floor. Who was that again?
That was me.
Alright.
Have you made my hammock yet?
Not yet. But where do you want to live? You want to live on the bottom floor next to Malcolm? You want it to be 2x3 or 3x3?
I'll have a 3x3, please.
Yes, Mom.
Raft.
I love how you just say Raft.
Yes.
Raft.
Raft.
He's a man of few words.
I just love how he says it, though.
He's a man of few words. And
No,
so
you
he just
just
needs
hear-
to say the one word.
No, instead of going Raft, he goes Raft.
You know what? Here, Pookie.
You took it right before I hooked it. Oh wait, did you actually get the materials from that?
Yeah.
I also got the materials from hooking the air where it used to be.
Wow.
I think this world has a bit of wacky rules.
I think it's more a case of the world doesn't have rules. Rules are for losers.
Alright, Miss
Why
Jessica.
Oh, that's never mind. I was about to say, why is there rope in the food chest? But that was just my that's my rope.
Alright, Miss
What?
Jessica.
Who
Would you?
keeps putting beets in the seeds?
That was me.
All
Alright,
foodstuffs go in the food chest.
but I didn't see any non-cooked beets. But anyway,
Then you
Jessica,
make a new
do you want-
pie.
Do you want 3 windows?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Hey, Sea Bear. Yes, it's very fun. It's fun with friends.
Yes, this is very fun just to do light RP. We were all washed away during one of the severe storms of Blackwater.
Severe storm. And you can always check out the multi-stream.
Mm-hmm.
One of us should probably link that. All of us.
Yeah, put it in there.
Ooh. Ooh.
What? What's wrong, Malcolm? You fucker! Get off my thing! Go away, you bitch! Man.
Melting
Get away
some
from
metal.
Jessica's stuff!
I think it's time to cast myself a fishing line. Can I request a chair so that I can do a bit of fishing without standing up all the
Oh
time?
yes, a bathtub. We got a bathtub recipe now.
I don't
There
think
you
we're
go.
short on any water to put in it either. It doesn't look like I can use my fishing rod in a chair, which seems awfully inconvenient.
Yes, very inconvenient. But, Jessica, we have a chair.
Lovely. I was not the one that requested the chair, but thank you.
It's yours
Wait.
now.
Turns out I can't use the chair for the purpose I wanted to use the chair, so...
Who has metal?
Metal ingots?
Just scrap metal.
Oh. I don't have any of that, I
It
don't
is
think.
in the top chest, which I don't know why. I will move it down to the bottom chest because why is there rope in that slot? That's not where rope goes.
That was not me. I will admit that was not me.
I have no idea where anything goes anymore.
I've been trying to make it organized.
Are they
Yeah,
real?
it
Listen
makes
for
sense.
Jessica. Well, I only make it a purpose for the
There's a
Beautiful
Sorry.
dish.
potato in the Jesus, folks.
But there's
Well,
a
it was in
potato
the
in
top.
Jesus?
There's
There was
Jesus?
there was a potato in the random chest. The chest with things that don't have a home. The bottom right hand is the random chest. The bottom left is seeds. Top is basically
Jessica,
like
your room's ready.
supplies. Thank you.
Damn, that was quick.
But you don't
Quicker
have
than
a
making
bed yet.
his room.
I asked him
Lovely.
how big he wanted his. I asked her how big she wanted hers. She wanted bigger.
Well, at least Malcolm isn't
Well,
compensating.
I need a vanity. I need some sort of vanity in there to touch up my face.
And your hammock has been made.
Lovely.
Island to our head.
There you go, Miss Jessica. Is it comfy?
It is.
Very good. All I see out of the corner of my eye is just your head, your shark head, Malcolm. What the hell was that creepy laugh? What the fuck? That actually made me think of something.
I didn't mean for that to come out so creepy. It was just.
Oh wait, that was you!
Yeah, sorry.
I thought that was Malcolm!
I was giggling.
What the fuck?
But
You
then
said the
I,
nail! It sounded like it came out of this old man's
No.
mouth over here in the bed. Get up, you
No.
little butt.
That was me.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Damn it, Jessica.
No, what happened was I started to giggle, but then I got a tickle in my ear, and I had to itch it real bad, and it kind of started to shiver up my spine at the same time. So I was all sorts of things. I was just
Never
feeling
let
all
them
sorts of stuff. Oh, it's a beautiful sea turtle. Oh, there's two of them. And a dolphin. Oh, hello there, sea turtle.
How they're not getting eaten by the shark, I don't know. Oh, we planning to have a courtyard in the middle where all the trees are.
Yes, that's what we're doing right now. Ooh, island dead ahead.
I know. I set the sail for it a while ago.
Oh, sneaky. But yes, we are
I
definitely
did
going
call
to
out for it too.
I was too busy on doing other stuff. Miss Jessica, I have a present for your bedroom.
Yes. I'll be there in a second. We've got some barrels. Oh, it looks like they've already been taken care of. Oh, I'll try and get this one. Alright, there we go. Oh, I got another decoration package. It said, oh, I've got a door now. Oh, and a string lights. I love it. It's
Oh.
beautiful.
You're welcome. And
Thank
also,
you.
you already had the door. You didn't notice it.
Oh, I didn't notice it. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
This island has plenty of clay. And Tay's a big old shark, of course.
We have a cupboard. Oh, we can build a cupboard now.
Oh, nice. Somebody get that shark.
Got him. Die, shark. No, bad shark. Bad shark. This is our boat.
I think he wants to make it no one's boat, because I think he doesn't want it to be a boat.
Well, that's just downright rude.
Well, we are invading his habitat.
True.
No, his habitat invaded ours.
That is also true.
Yes, well, I want to invade his body with a bunch of lead right now. If I were to tell the truth. Someone wants to focus on getting all the resources from on top of the island. I can mine in the waters beneath.
Ha 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 ha!
All right, Malcolm and Jessica, I gave you some items for your room.
Oh wow. Let's see. Oh, comfy, cozy.
I remember you said you wanted a chair.
I love it.
This is.
And a
Tell me-
cupboard to
tell
put
me
all
what
my
you
shark sets.
Oh, and I have a rug and a nightstand and a cupboard that I can put my things in.
Yup.
Lovely. Lovely, thank you.
And you got more ropes. More light.
Oh, more string lights. I love it. Beautiful.
Yup.
Oh, that's a lovely room you have there.
Thank you.
Once we're able to get a bookcase, I'm going to be adding your bookcase somewhere around here. I might need to move a bit.
I know that we can have an open book. I definitely know that we researched that.
What, do you want people to read you like one?
It can be a book pile, an open book, and paper bundles. Oh,
What happened to that shark?
I killed it.
Huh. Well, thank you, Captain. Because I can dive in peace now.
For now.
For now.
For now. But for now is all I need, for now. I am so glad that we got that anchor.
Jesus, what was that? That sounded like cannon fire. Oh, was it you just building steps?
It's likely.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing over here. I'm starting to find copper.
Starting to find what?
Copper.
Copper. Nice. We've got a couple of copper. Or I smelted a couple copper ingots into
There's a new shark in the
Couple of-
waters.
And it's not you?
I just spotted it.
Yep, the shark just swam under our boat.
Well, I'll keep a look here. I'm also gathering a bunch of seaweed down here. Don't know what that's used for, but I assume something.
Hey, Naughty Eagle, thank you for the follow. I hope you had fun playing your Harry Potter game.
Oh, hey, eagle. I meant seagull, not eagle.
Here,
I'm
sharky,
just-
sharky.
It's gonna break character like that, I see.
Here, sharky, sharky, sharky. Come on, then. I need a brief of air. Hey, sharky. Come on, then. Breath of air. Web. Oh shit, I'm low on health actually.
What's health?
Ah. Took
How
a
do you
coup-
know you're low on it?
He just took a couple of bites.
It just nibbled on you a little bit.
Yep. But I did a lot more damage to him than he did to me.
Well, that's good to hear.
Well, he's doing a lot of damage to me, and I don't really have any way of dealing damage to him, so...
Well, I'll just need to catch my breath for a bit, and then I can just get back in the water and stab him again. Oops.
Alright, whenever these trees are done, Miss Jessica, do not plant any trees on.
Alright, I will try and not do that. Are you planning
Alright.
on moving them?
Yep, I enlarged the front.
Ah,
Wait,
Big enough
front?
to hold them now.
I thought this was the rear.
I know, I thought that was the rear as well.
It was originally until I put a door here.
Ah,
I mean, we can also have a door on this side, so...
That's true, but I declared this being the front. This is where Miss Jessica is going to have a good view with courtyard with trees and all that.
So if
That's
that's,
why-
the, if
that's why
that's
I
the
gave
front,
her
does
the-
that mean that we are constantly retreating with the wind?
Yes.
Okay,
We are-
gotcha.
Is there not a way to make a rudder to steer the ship so that we actually have a front?
Well, if you want a rudder, we
Yes,
might also
You
need a...
can. You actually can. Out of character OOC.
Yeah.
You will only be able to get that after a certain chapter, I think, or at some point.
Then why haven't we already gotten it? Why aren't we
Because
in
we are
chapter
not at
20?
that... Because we're not at that
Because
point yet.
we don't have a computer or a battery yet to take us to chapter 1.
What's
What
a
is it?
computer?
What?
Out of character. I said we're out.
Yeah, but in character, out of character is even more funny.
Malcolm, Jessica, Meg, and Cyrus discovered computers. That's
They travel to the future. Doc Brown comes in and is like, here, you might want this. Gives him a computer.
The storm did more than just wash us away. It also washed us away to the future.
It washed us away at exactly 88 miles an hour.
Brynn, are you alive?
Oh no.
Yeah, I think yeah. I can't mine anything. I think something broke.
I
Yeah,
can't pick up
everybody.
a cooked potato.
Let's just say the sea is perfectly calm, and so is the raft, and so is the sky, and so
Where's
are the
the shark? I
birds.
want to beat it up.
Damn.
And again.
You're back.
Yep, my internet.
Okay,
Oh.
so we should main menu.
Yeah, I already saved world. I'm already restarting the.
Oh damn.
Great.
Well, that's getting fixed. I'm gonna BRV, and I'm gonna finally be able to use my AFK screen.
Woo!
Yay! Freaking! I paid so much money for my awesome stream art, and then I streamed for a while and barely used it. Like if you don't want to watch my stream for me, watch my stream for my stream art. That's my suggestion. I will be back.
Hey, my friend. Hello?
Howdy.
Alright.
Howdy ho.
I just love how, seriously, like I was saying earlier, I love how you went Raft instead of how I went. That's what killed me.
I mean, that's just the character.
I know, that's why it killed me.
Like, I've been in situations where people were screaming like, "Oh my god, there's stuff happening," and Malcolm just writes up, "Hey guys, there's an attack happening."
Yeah, you seen shit.
I'm gonna BRB. Need to refill my drink.
Alright.
I just poured myself a cup of tea, got myself some food.
Yeah, I need some more of my iced tea lemonade.
Oh,
Yeah, I just got back. I just grabbed myself some more Arnold Palmer. Which sounds like what you're having as well.
Loading, loading, loading.
loading.
Make sure to anchor your raft before exploring an island.
No.
Or make sure if you don't want to build a raft, build a sail so you can sail your raft into the island. Cooked food is more nutritious. Alright, it's loaded.
I am joining. Let's see where it puts me. Oh, it put me where I was. Oh, and my hook broke. I was hoping my hook wouldn't stay broken. Because I broke it mining ores that didn't, well, like to be mined anymore because of the lag. I need to locate where I was on the island. Acquire the ore.
Wow. Wait, I have a viewer. Hello, viewer. Hello.
I don't even have a place to see my viewer count right now.
Streamlabs OBS shows you like you have this many viewers, and I know there's always one viewer
like,
because that's
he's
me and my
saying-
moderator view.
He's
And now
saying
there's
like
more than one.
he does have another screen or something. Is that right?
No, I do have another screen. It's just that I use normal OBS and I just pop out my Twitch chat.
Ah.
So unless someone chats, I have no idea if they're here or not. I just always act like there is somebody.
I mean, it's what you have to do anyway, but...
Sometimes I check on my phone though, but
Oh no,
I got logged
there's
out.
2 viewers now. Hello.
Also have 2 viewers.
Although, to be fair,
Oh, this might be through the multi-stream.
Could be.
Yeah.
No longer streaming because of the crash, so I'm not even going to bother putting it back up.
Although most of the people
If your
who come to
internet is
watch me
struggling,
just,
that might be for that.
lurk, and it's perfectly
No, my
fine.
internet doesn't really struggle that often.
Well,
It-
struggling
It's struggling now, obviously.
It just likes crashing, if that's what you call struggle.
Yes.
That is.
That would qualify as a struggle.
Damn you, AT&T!
No,
This
you
is
don't,
why
Shark.
This is why I said I didn't want it. This is why
Protect
I
me,
wanted-
Duke. Protect me.
The shark was going for the raft. I stabbed it in the nose.
I thought you were going to say butt.
Also,
Oh,
I
wait,
just realized something. I gave Cyrus a piggy head as well, so now you 3 are the little piggies.
Alright, taking it
Oink,
off.
oink, oink, oink. I was
And
trying
I
to say
guess the
oink,
shark can
oink,
substitute as
oink.
the big bad wolf. So I'm gonna blow the house down, and I huff, and I puff, and I
And
fall
I
off the
I'm gonna
yawn.
roof.
stab you with my spear.
Oh, quickly, out of character. Meg, did you say that you were drinking lemonade and iced tea?
Yes.
Well, and finally enough, I'm also drinking an Arnold Palmer.
I wouldn't call mine an Arnold Palmer because it's not black tea.
You done with Island?
I am done with the island. Yes.
I remember talking to Mud. He was
Do you
asking
want to,
questions about my tea.
Do you want to hear? Do you guys want to hear how much I got from that island? Just mining around.
Yes.
I got 10 copper, 35 sand, 2 giant clams, 20 clay, 11 seaweed, 18. No, more than that. Math. 26, I believe, scrap, and 16 metal ore. I got quite the haul.
That is very nice.
I sure do love that kasploosh sound. When things is collected by the net.
Where do you put uncooked food?
In the same chest as the cooked food.
Alright.
Oh, we're gonna need some more fish soon.
I'll go fishing.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Miss Jessica has a lot more space in here now. I see meat that's in the wrong chest, I think.
No?
I put it back for you.
Oh, thank you. We have a motivational quote available to us to make now.
Isn't that
Yes.
the float one?
No, I think we have a different one.
How are you, Sherlock?
Oh. It appears that I'm dying of starvation.
Well, there's food in the food chest.
I just simply did not notice how hungry I had gotten.
That does happen from time to time.
I'll just take some potatoes.
Oh, wonderful. There's lots of fish for me to cook now.
Figured while I picked up some cooked food, might as well drop off some raw.
Thank you.
Alright, this room is now enclosed.
There's an island out in front. Or in the back, I guess, technically.
Hey Shadow, how you doing?
Oh, breaking character, I see.
Yeah, sorry.
I feel like there's a way to stay in character while addressing stream chat. Personally,
Yeah.
I feel like the whole character thing playing as our characters falls apart when we're all streaming.
I don't know,
That's
just
why
talk
I'm
to
no
your
longer
chat and
streaming.
fucking character.
Our characters all just have wristwatches that have random people talking to us about things
Who's
we know
this
nothing
voice?
about.
What are these letters appearing on my eyes?
Oh, hey, look, an island.
Conspicuous island.
It's an island that can completely disappear under the surf. There's so many materials here, but I just don't want to gather them because I still have to process all the materials we have. And it takes so long. Actually, you know what I should do? Should make more bricks.
Jessica, there's a door right here too.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, I'm placing out some bricks to dry. I just made 12 of them.
Uh-oh, Jessica, somebody removed the boots.
The what? The boot?
Yep.
Oh dear, not my boot. There's a snake in my boot.
Well, I thought there was supposed to be a flower in your boot.
I mean, there was.
I'm just gonna drop the anchor here.
What?
Oh, this island is split into 2 parts. I didn't even realize. It's, mango tree and palm tree. Not very interesting, but there's plenty of resources that I gotta gather on below the waves. Only there was a device to help me breathe longer.
Yeah,
There is, I believe.
I didn't realize technology had come so far.
We just can't build it yet, but I do know it exists. I'd have to research my water bottle to be able to make it, and I don't quite want to do that because I quite like my water bottle. It makes watering plants quite easy.
Well, I have a solution to that. I'll just make my own and research that.
Oh, the shark's attacking something again. Dang, shark, where are you? Oh, Brynn, you got it. Good job.
Nope. I destroyed it, but I took the stuff out of it.
Focusing on. I got enough materials for now. I'm going to be focusing on just refining things. So, in fact, if you could actually make me a bit of an area for smelting,
Will do.
so I can place a lot of smelteries.
Miss Jessica, how do you like our little sitting area for the food?
I do quite like the sitting there. It's very nice. Thank you.
I had to move our chairs close to each other so we have a clear entry and exit by the door here.
Fun.
Also, your boot has been moved to the table.
Wonderful. Nice little centerpiece.
Yep.
Are we all set to go?
I am.
All done, yes. We are all good. I was just checking for...
Are you
Where's
sure about
Malcolm?
Are you sure about that?
I was waiting for you. But they started to raise the sail anyways.
There's a shark in my boot.
How did I know you were going to say that?
You might want to get that looked at. That doesn't sound healthy.
Come on, Porky.
The unhealthiest thing I've ever heard was there's a cat in my shark. I mean, there's a shark in my cat.
Oh
I
dear.
think we may be stuck. The wind doesn't seem to want us to move.
Wait, I just saw something. Hold up. Don't leave just yet. Wait. Let's just kill this shark first. Come over here.
Now, why don't you open that?
Open what?
It'll move by itself eventually.
There's some wreckage on the water. Over this way.
Close that.
I just can't
No,
get to it because I just...
don't. We were just moving.
Yes, but there's wreckage.
Oh.
Wreckage has been acquired.
Are y'all's ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome. Tell me how you like your new view outside of your room.
I have a room out of my... What?
View outside of your room.
I have a what now?
How do you like the view? You have a tree now.
Damn. I can cut this tree from my window. If I had an axe.
You got yourself some free morning wood then.
Hey,
Wow.
What?
that was quite lewd of you.
You should know this by now. This is how we are.
Where's that shark at? There's an island straight ahead. It'll come into view soon enough. Where's the shark?
saw-
There's the shark. Come on, Sharky. Come on, come on, come on. No balls.
What is the saying? No balls.
I'm implying he has no balls.
Well, technically he doesn't.
Don't tell him that. He's insecure.
Well, you just told him that very bluntly, so I don't think you have any leg to stand upon there, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, I don't have legs.
You do, actually, so I can see them right now.
No,
Yeah,
these
I
are
can
not
see
my
them too.
legs.
But whose legs are they?
Are they dukes? This one person you keep talking about?
No, you're the one that keeps talking about some guy called Duke. No, I stole these legs from some guy in Blackwater before we left. I believe his name was Johnny.
Well, bravo to you.
Imagine growing your own legs.
I imagine it would be quite painful.
Imagine not growing your own legs.
Ricky, what did I say about hitting the... I shot a shark underwater with a bow and arrow. Would that be a lesson? Who just took my shark head? Brynn. Where's my shark
I
head?
got. Hold on, there's a thing for you. I want to give you. Hold on.
You don't need a collection of shark heads. You already have 2.
Hold on. Hold on.
But you have even more than that now. You have 3, don't you?
Where can I put? There we go. Not there, but I got it. Oh, I found your shark head collection.
This will make a fine addition to my collection. Well, this one was called Porky.
Did you name every shark that we encountered?
Yeah, the next one's gonna be Timothy.
You don't even know if he's gonna look like a Tim or not.
I don't care, I'll just call it Timothy.
I mean, you should go look inside his bedroom.
I'm imagining there's just lots of shark heads on the wall.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh. Who wants their arrows?
Those arrows are for me.
Where are you?
I'm out on the island collecting resources.
I'm coming to you. Oh, wait, there you are. Get back on the island.
But I don't want to be on the island.
Well, get on the island if you want your arrows. There you go.
Where do you want me to set up my smelters, Brynn?
Done. Well, right now, you can actually do it on the top of our little house for on now. But eventually it'll be moved, but not anytime soon.
Alright.
Howdy ho. And there's a new shark here. Hello, Timmy.
Alright, are we all done on the island now?
I am.
I believe so.
I
Done everything I needed.
didn't even go on the island. I've been cooking.
Alrighty.
Only thing left on there is trees to cut, and that's about it.
I already cut them.
We seem to have just moved closer to the island instead of away from it.
This can be fixed.
I thought it could. I was just mighty surprised when I came outside and saw that, well, we was abutted next to the
At least there's no Blackwater Boating Club here to ruin our day.
Indeed. Miss Brynn, would it be possible to get some more light in the kitchen? 'Cause at nighttime
Yeah.
it can get quite dark.
Yes, I can. Oh, I can do that right now. Hold on. I'm gonna the fancy.
Because you'd think that the fires from the, fires would provide light, but they don't, surprisingly enough.
That's some of it. It's not very much.
Is that good enough for right now?
That is much better. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. The first floor is almost done. I'm very proud. Spending all day doing nothing. This is what happens.
Excuse you, bud. Get off my watermelons.
I see you have the breathing device in your mouth.
I do. I am. That's what I've been working on recently.
Malcolm, just look into your... I just saw your... Looked into your room and all I see out of the corner of my eye is your shark back there. And then I see out of the corner of my eye yet again you laying down in bed. That's why I snorted.
These tools are quite useful. Made myself a pair of flippers and an oxygen bottle. And they work a treat.
Raft! Oh.
We can make cutlery now. Which will mean that our dinner table can be a bit more refined. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Now I'm gonna need to move this so we can have the proper seating.
Ah, I fell off! I fell off! I fell off! I'm under the boat! Help! Help! Help!
What?
I can't get up! There.
What
Ah,
happened?
You have to go around the nets. Yeah.
No, I'm trying! Ah,
What happened to your accent?
I fell off the boat!
I think doing that will shake anybody out of an accent real quick.
I don't know, my accent always stays the same. It's more
Oh,
than
you're not-
my
Well, you're not
vocal
prone
tones
to
just
freaking
change.
out like that.
I mean, that's right. I am a very calm person.
Land ho.
Where'd the dining table go?
I
Brynn
moved
was
it.
moving it to make it more refined and pretty.
Oh. Oh wow, the sun is coming up exactly over that island.
That island must be due east then. Which means this entire time we've been traveling northeast.
I see you, shark. Oh, I see you.
I'd hope you'd be able to see him. Would be concerning if you could.
Well, he went for the ship, and I made him pay for it dearly.
I know sharks had money.
I made him pay for it in blood. And soon he will pay in meat.
Oh. I didn't realize you were that way.
Oh no. Oh, no, there we go. I was stuck in my pockets for a second.
We're gonna need to be in this island for a little while so I can collect everything that I need.
While you're down there, can you collect some clay?
Well, that's what I was hoping to do, so I can get some more smelteries going. What do you need to collect for?
Decoration.
That doesn't seem like a thing of vital importance.
And fuck are you?
I don't know, I wouldn't argue with Miss Brynn about what is important.
So
I
like,
would.
you will no longer get a bed.
I can build my own. I am not inept at it.
Well, it's her raft, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to sleep anyways.
I believe there is 2 more trees on this island, but I need a new axe. So I can't cut them down.
Hmm.
Oh, curtains! That'd be wonderful for privacy in the bedrooms.
Thought that's what doors were for.
Well, no, but we can walk behind each other's rooms. So, like, if we're getting dressed in the morning, people can just look right into our rooms if they're standing on the front of the boat.
There's not many people, so I wouldn't be overly worried.
I don't really want the gentlemen on this ship to see me in my unmentionables.
Let's listen to the lady.
I mean, if y'all are fine without curtains, go right ahead. But I'd rather not see y'all in your skivvies either.
Your clay is in the chest, Miss Brynn.
Huh? Oh, cool.
8 of it. I had to take the rest so I can finish my smelter. Speaking
Come
of
on,
which, I still
Timmy.
have more together.
Come on.
Like, stone and rope.
Oh shit.
Alright, the table has been set.
Oh. I need a bit of a pickup
Alright,
Where are you?
in the water.
The water is a very, very large place. In fact, I do believe it's the largest place there is.
Indeed, indeed. Please don't leave without me. I'm on the island finishing cutting down trees.
I don't think anyone's on the raft at the moment.
I don't know. Brynn was on the raft when I left the raft. At least
I
I
am
saw
on the
Brynn
raft.
jump off to grab
I
Mr.
was very
Malcolm.
close to getting Timothy. And then he got me first.
Well, would you like me to give you some sand?
all right, I am back on the raft, so we can depart.
I am not on the raft, so I would hold that departure for a little bit.
Oh, that was the plan. I'm just letting people know that I'm back on the raft. So if we do, if once we deem that it is appropriate to depart, I'll be ready to depart.
Well, Timmy, as you put it, has given me quite a nasty bite as well. I could not make it back in time before he knocked me unable to move.
Metal?
Hello, DJ Dank 420
There
for
we
life.
go. Timmy is
DJ
dead.
DJ Dank 420. What the hell is with that name?
That's not the name. It's DJ Dank 420 for life, but the 4 is a number 4.
Oh, Miss Jessica.
Just a second. Let me get them potatoes cooking. Yes, Brynn.
You're gonna get a new present. I don't know where I put it. No, not there. Wait.
Now that the shark is gone, could someone please come and
Oh, I
pick
have a
me up?
potted plant. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you,
Where are you?
Brynn. I also love the
No
motivational live life sale.
I do believe I'm in the water to the right of the boat, a little bit out in the shallows.
Also, now I got another present for you.
Another one? How did I
Yes.
get so lucky to have you as a friend? Sunflowers, my favorite. Jason calls me his little sunflower. Bless his heart.
Do not leave. I'm not on the boat.
Also not on the boat. I haven't been for a while.
I'm trying to
I'm
find them.
I am on the boat. Is there anything you can do with a coconut?
You can eat it.
Eat it,
Well,
drink
I
it.
know. But like, is there anything more that you can do with them? Because we're getting plenty of them. Same with mangoes.
You got another present.
Another
Oh, there you are. You're
one.
not even floating.
Roses, beautiful. I love them too. Thank you.
No problem. You're gonna get more presents. Yours has to be very girly.
Yeah.
And knowing you, you like the plants.
I was going to get some resources when your old friend Timothy.
Gonna need to take down your bed.
I need to go back and get some resources before any sharks come back in these waters.
Perfect. Hmm.
Oh my god, I forgot I made a command for my Nightbot. It just says make sure to stay hydrated.
Silly boy.
Off. Shark is back. Well,
Well, we have 8 pieces of shark meat in the food chest, all cooked up, nice and grilled.
maybe if you share a couple shark heads to this one, it'll leave us alone. Oh, well, I might be screwed as well. Yeah. It's too far away, so by the time the sharks start nibbling at me, could barely get to the surface.
Oh, I have a table. Oh, this is looking lovely, Brynn. Oh, I love it.
Choose that. I'm all set.
This book is amazing. It's hilarious. We got pufferfish. You got a seagull eating a potato. You got Bruce nomming on the boat.
Turn around.
Oh my god! Hi, Bruce.
I'm here to numb on your boat. I have a bow. I'm a very modern-minded shark. Oh, this is a lovely dining table. Are we there yet?
I don't think we're quite there yet. Wherever there is.
Are we done with the island?
I believe so.
Alrighty then. You're no longer allowed to come into your room, Jessica.
All right.
She's no longer allowed to go into her own room.
For the moment. Hey!
I made a circuit board, and that made it so we could research pretty much everything else we needed.
What is a circuit board?
I don't know, but it looks like that it was like this green thing with metal stuff on it. I don't know. It was confusing, but I made it.
Now I can make this thing known as a receiver if I get a couple more materials. Most of them seem pretty basic. The only thing we need is them circuit boards.
Yes, and those is actually quite easy. Those is just copper, goo, and plastic.
Well, I'm making both goo and copper right now, so.
So I just made up. I just made up 2 circuit boards, so I'll put them in the top storage. Because that's what we had. We had the vine goo for just for those 2.
I'm taking the storage that was underneath the crafting bench to bring it up for my smelters. So I'll put everything that I process in there.
Go right ahead.
And everything that still needs to be processed in there as well.
Alright, you're allowed to come into your room.
Let me finish tending to my potatoes. Alright, I'm coming into my room. I love it.
You even got the curtains now.
I can close the curtains. Now Duke can't spy on Duke.
Who is this Duke you keep talking about?
Malcolm,
Yeah?
stop peeping in my windows.
I wasn't
Stop
peeping
peeping
your
in my
windows.
windows. You was opening my curtains.
What are you talking about? I've been here the entire time.
That is a lie, and you know it.
Are you sure it wasn't just a shark?
Nope, I'm certain it was you, Malcolm.
Wow. Accusing me of things.
Of
Seems
no
like
goodery?
Malcolm-
Yeah.
Seems like Malcolm's really in the middle of it.
Ooh, aloe vera. That stuff is great for sunburns. Which I'm sure all of us could use right now, because we've been out in the sun all day.
Yeah, my skin feels very, 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 very tight.
My
Very
skin's been fine from all the jumping in the water and whatnot.
Yeah, see, unlike you, I'm very pale, and I get sunburnt quite easily.
Hello,
We're
Mr.
heading in the
Turtle.
direction of the island.
Here's a shot. I hear a shot. Get off. Oh, my spear broke. I poked him once and my spear broke.
You just politely asked him to get off the boat and he
Like-
complied.
Please, leave.
Well, he left with a piece of the boat, so...
Well, he did leave, though. You can't deny that.
Plank and rope. Well, I can't make another spear because there's no wood. Oh well.
Ah, trees.
Wait,
They
there's
are
no
not
wood.
ready yet.
They are not.
Let me just store some wood that I've been collecting.
You bitch.
I've been running around collecting this. Calm down.
I am calm.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Stop throwing things.
You have
On my
fun
hook.
up there.
No, I'm talking to myself. I keep throwing things.
But we've plenty of value now.
I am in need of scrap metal.
There's one.
Well,
Well, what happened to all the scrap metal? Oh,
Oh, we've got some thingamabobs and doohickeys
what?
on this table right here outside. Got some thingamabobs and doohickeys.
What is that up there?
I don't know, but I want to see what it is. No idea, but I want to find it.
what is this thing?
I don't know, but there was a helmet here. Now it's mine.
Oh, you look fancy.
Doesn't really much on this island, though. Besides that,
Besides
strange contraption. There's pieces of it everywhere, though.
There are.
Seems almost like it crashed there, but it's not as if it could fly. Probably some weird type of boat hit a big wave.
Woody, Woody, Wood. Where's Marshall Woody when you need him?
Right, I know. Oh, there's a shark. Hello, Sharky Poo. I
I could
don't want to be eaten by you. Ooh.
Oh, 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 oh.
Ah! It fell through the anchor hole.
A
Oh,
what?
don't do that.
The anchor
what?
hole. The
Oh.
anchor hole.
I heard you say Inca.
No, the anchor.
Fuck you, shark. Fuck you.
A new note added.
I have a gift for you, Miss Brynn.
Us? Oh. Mamacita.
We just need a bat eerie? Bat eerie? A bat eerie?
I think it might be battery.
Bat
Battery.
Are you trying to say
Battery?
battery? Where are we gonna get a whole load of cannons, though?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. What? Although it doesn't
Cannon.
look, the picture in the recipe book don't look like a cannon. Looks like a weird square thing that.
Yeah, I have it right here. See, this is what the diagram says.
Yeah. Requires high altitude.
I need more of those antennas. Right there. That means I need to get us some more scrap.
I have one scrap on me.
Yeah, there's plenty below the ocean though. Even if this shark doesn't want to leave me alone to grab it.
Don't worry about a shark.
I'm trying not to. It's kind of hard when he comes over and bites me. We need 3 of those antennae, do we not? We already
We
have
need 2
one.
more.
I can get the scrap for that. Hopefully.
Alright, Dave is dead too.
The fact that you named them before you killed them is kind of disconcerting.
This is just Malcolm.
Yeah, that's still kind of disconcerting.
This will look nice in my collection.
How many scrap did you say that you had?
1. Just 1.
1? Alright. The scrap seems to be in short supply on this island.
Are we done with this island then?
Oh, I still haven't checked some parts of it, so I want to finish up those.
Alright.
Plus, there is other ores here as well. And there's the scrap that I was looking for.
Now, Miss Brynn, if you cut down a tree with a metal axe, do you get more planks than if you do with a stone axe, or
It's
is it about the
faster.
same?
It's faster, and I think you probably can. I haven't had this type of fever dream in a while.
You've had this type of dream before?
Yes. Many, many, many times. I mean, why do you think it?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Did
no.
Brynn die again?
I believe so.
I can't fill my water bottle.
I believe Miss Brynn did, in fact, vacate her own mind.
Well, what a shame.
What a shame indeed.
And
Oh? Maybe she's back?
No, it happened again.
All right. Well, I actually have to get going in about like 10 minutes to start getting ready for bed, so I'm well rested for work
Let's
tomorrow.
do it then.
Yeah, probably a good stopping point anyway.
Yeah.
Are you two ready to stop or explodes? Are you wanting to still collect?
I'm good to stop.
All right. What about you, Duke?
I mean, I'm up for either thing, so.
Maybe me and Duke could just have some crazy little adventures.
Yeah, go have fun.
Hey, you guys have fun. I just, well, let me just say, Raft, fun game and all. But if I play it too much at once, I'm gonna get burnt out in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Because if I get too into this, I will play this on my own time, and then it will not turn out
fun.
well.
It's not as fun on your own.
Yes, but I'll complete the game on my own and then I won't want to play.
Yeah. I recommend just waiting till we play again, because it's not fun by yourself. I mean, it's fun, but like it's not near as fun. It's a lot more grindy.
It feels pretty grindy already.
Yeah, it's even more. It feels even more grindy. Because at least when we're together, we're able to divide and conquer. But when you're by yourself, you're doing all of it.
Yep.
But I mean, I'm excited that like have like what we need to get to like chapter 1, right, Brynn? We have the items that we need.
Well, we need 2 more antennae, but I do have the items to build them.
Right. So that'll be fun for us to look forward to next time we play.
Oh, I just noticed my chat. The DJ Dank guy just said it's a good name.
From way earlier when we were talking about his name, yeah.
Look, we're not crowding on you. Personally, I think it's a hilarious name. As long as you did it for the meme.
Yeah.
If you didn't do it for the meme, well then I'm sorry.
Speaking of stream, chat, I am heading off to bed to be ready for tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.
Oh wait, I just noticed something.
What?
The me-seek spot, it alienated against me. It didn't announce that I was live. The me-seek spot hates me.
Oh, me 6. Think it's because I didn't set it to you. Because you set it to specific people.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's not just like anyone. You have to set it to like specific people. Okay.
I thought me-seeks just hated me for some reason.
No, you have to actually.
I should probably start my ending stream screen so they're not just looking at a blank screen. But I would just request that, Meg, since you're also ending, could you just look at my stream just because I want to show off the art, just my art, because I love it so much and I don't get nearly enough chance to show it to people.
Yeah, you can show it to me. I've already ended my stream, so. Give me a sec. Open Twitch. Ugh. Oh wow, that's really cool.
I got that. It's like a werewolf vampire
Yeah.
hybrid.
Oh wow.
And I got that, and I also got basically it's just the same image over everything, but
Mhm.
I got that and I got a logo, like I got a complete rebrand for
Wow.
from these guys. I forget their names. I could find them, but it was like $117
Really? That's
for a
not
complete
bad.
rebrand.
That's not bad.
And I didn't. All I told them was about the werewolf, and that I wanted everything. And they're just like, "Say no more. We got you." And I'm like, "All right, how much is it?" Expecting it to be like at least $150, and they're just like, "Ah, it's 117." And I'm like, "Cool." And then they give me this, and I'm like, "I feel like I should pay you more
Yeah.
because that art is just so detailed."
Yeah, that's incredible.
Like I kind of like I'm honestly want to go to them for more. Like if I ever get emotes, I want to go back to those guys to have them do my emotes for me.
Yeah, I need to get emotes made. That's definitely a thing. Oh gosh, crap. What was that website that someone might have been you that told me?
Fiverr.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That was it.
There's also a lot of people on that were in Twitch RP. I don't know if they moved to PRC, but they probably did because knowing everything. That I know if you ask around, there's probably people in the community who could do your emotes as well.
Yeah. I should ask Saf who did her emotes. And also, Kate had some really cute ones too. Yeah, I really like Kate. Kate's are cute. So many really cute ones. Although I really do like the generic, like, hype, the cat, like, purple cat with hype.
Yeah.
From mine. I think it's really cute.
Yeah, the guys who I was doing was Stream Shark. I learned through them from a streamer friend of mine because they did like these cute little banners for her.
Mm.
And so I saw them and I was like, let me check them out. And I actually had another streamer friend of mine get from them, and since he didn't give them like all he told them was and green and modern was his description.
Oh, wow.
So they gave him like a very simplified version, much more simple than mine. And then at the very end, he asked them to add on like Reapers or whatnot, and he ended up getting charged like 150 for something that, if I had to admit, I wouldn't have paid. I would have been more expecting to pay more what I paid for that.
Wow.
So I don't know if their pricing is consistent, but yeah.
Their emotes are really cute. The Stream Shark.
I haven't looked at them yet.
I'm looking at their portfolio.
Damn.
Yeah, they seem to have changed a bit. Actually, no, they're all same because I am a big fan of how they do their logos because all their logos are like minimal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to get in contact with them and ask them if they still have my art because I actually don't have just the image.
Mm.
I only have the overlays. So I think I'm actually going to do that now.
Oh, cool. They have like uh stuff that you can just already like purchase, like for you don't have to like customize or whatever. You just purchase them outright. That's cool. Nothing that